How's it going? Did you like my intro?
Nice.
That Persona 5 music right there, bro. But nailed it. How is it going, peeps? Welcome back to the Platinum Thieves Podcast. We on episode 4. We are your hosts, Right or Wrong 1, 2, 3, and Station Play 577. And welcome to the very first podcast of 2021. Saving room for that Gummy Cast, though, because the Gummy Cast podcast hasn't been a while. So, you know how it be. That made no sense.
We get you, though, fam. We got you.
And that's all that matters. As long as we can understand each other, who cares what people say?
Exactly.
Especially when half the time they're illiterate, so...
Yeah.
Got him! How you been, man? How you been?
I've been pretty good. Just been earning platinums and just been watching movies lately.
Did you see Soul?
I did not. I actually did not.
Bro, you gotta go see Soul, man. Go get that Disney Plus.
I need to. I've actually been watching a lot of like older films. Like I don't know if you ever watched these, like The Wolf on Wall Street. First time watching it just the other day with Leonardo DiCaprio.
You mean
and,
that
like,
garbage
Boys in the
movie?
Hood. Garbage. Have you seen it, bro?
Yeah, I've seen it, bro.
Dude, it's so good. What you mean?
Yeah.
What? But like I just watch random movies here and there, and just been playing games for the first time, like Far Cry 3.
Medieval.
Went back and played Medieval. Yeah, Medieval. Final Fantasy
X. Dude, I'm looking at your profile, bro. How was it like dodging 1,000 lightning bolts back to back?
200.
200,
And
my bad.
Let me just say that for about a week after I completed that, I had a PTSD of white flashes because and whenever I was going for the 200, it took 15 minutes straight of pure concentration and not looking anywhere else at the screen, and my leg started like tapping on its own, and I had to put my right leg over my left leg.
Dang.
And like, dude, like by the time it was over, my hands were shaking so much that I literally had to like
imagine
walk away.
Screwing up on the 199th lightning strike.
Dude, when I got to 199, I was like, please God. Just one more time.
How did you do on the trophy that required you to get a record of 000?
I got it in 10 minutes. I'm not kidding.
Dude, it took me like an hour.
Dude, people were telling me it took them like 4 hours, 3 hours, and I got it like in 10 minutes.
Dude, it's the exact opposite of Black Flag. Where you're like, dude, it's going to take you weeks to get this one trophy because it's random. And then I get it in like the first 10 minutes. As soon as I got my ship, boom. Ding!
Easy.
But dude, good job getting the plat for Final Fantasy X. I got to go
Thank
back
you.
to that, bro. I got to get back to that.
Dude, it is crazy, dude. But 10, like, I love 10 so much. But let me tell you something, man. Like, I'm going for 10-2 right now, and
totally different game, right? Totally different game.
I've already beat the story except for last mission, which I was gonna hopefully do tonight. But like,
and then I messaged you. And then I messaged you. It was like, "Yo, man, podcast."
Which I didn't mind anyway, because like I usually up like all night. But like 10-2, like I don't mind the gameplay, but there is so many it's so many missable trophies that it hurts me, because like if you just blink you miss a trophy. It's ridiculous. And
It'd be like that.
It really be. In chapter 3, I was grinding, right? I started grinding to get leveled up to overpower myself. And I didn't realize this until literally the very end of the game. But I had this thing that increases my random enemy encounters. So for the entire game, every 2 steps, boom, battle music, boom, battle music. I was like, dude, do I have a bug? Why can't I run more than 5 feet? Like I was literally jumping across obstacles and getting fights in between air, like jumping. And it turns out every time, dude, it turns out all I have is a stupid it was so silly, but like I mentally right now I don't know if I'm gonna get 10-2 because like it hurts. It's affecting me mentally, bro.
I'll tell you what's affecting me mentally. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix. Oh. Have you played it? Have you played it?
I've played 1. Is it worse than 2? I mean, is 2 worse than 1?
Okay, well, first mechanically, 2 is way better than 1. Like it's a much better kart racer.
Okay, that's good.
Plat-wise, God save me. All right, so you know how in the first game you had like easy, normal, and like hard?
Mm-hmm.
In this one, we have easy, normal, hard, and dear God.
What do you mean, dear God? Is that like
insane difficulty, my bro?
Oh my God!
Where basically the speed of the race is at like ×4 speed. Every kart racer is aggressive and out to get you.
Yikes!
And to make it worse, you have to get 3 gold stars on every single cup. But if you lose just 1 race out of the 4 tracks, you will get 2 stars instead of 3. It doesn't matter if you win the cup itself. You have to get straight 40 every time. And oh my God, it sucks. It's gotten to the point where to cheese this, I've had to connect 3 controllers to my PS5 just to eliminate 3 other racers.
So are you able to at least, like, if you have a lot of controllers, you're able to at least, like, just plug them all in?
Yeah.
And do it like that?
Yep.
That's good.
I have 2 PS5s PS5 controllers connected and 2 PS4 controllers connected. And, dude, I wish I could connect more. Yeah, dude, it's awful. Dude, like, I swear, and the stupidest of characters are always right on me. Like, bro, Squidward just killed my 40. I'm like, man, bump you, Squidward. Aside from the Nickelodeon kart racers, I've been playing Ice Age: Scrat's Nutty Adventure.
How is that? I saw that as a game, and I've always wanted to check it out.
So, it looks beautiful. But, bro, that input lag?
Oh, no.
If I were to describe it, it looks like a game that somebody made in Dreams. But they decided to publish it.
Oh, my God. So bad.
But, like, dude, I'm getting trophies left and right. The Platinum is apparently 53.7% common on PlayStation trophies. So getting this plat, I'm not even worried because of the jump animation is so stiff. It's wild. It's wild. Let's see. I've been playing Watch Dogs Legions, which is the poor man's Cyberpunk, but better.
It's still better.
I never thought I would say Watch Dogs is playing better than Cyberpunk. And it's so weird because in 2013 Watch Dogs 1 went through the same thing that Cyberpunk is going through right now.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when like the trailers Ubisoft put out like looked so next gen, and then when you got it, it looked like a PS3 game?
It was so bad. But now it's like that's nothing. Like that back in the day is nothing out of what's going on with Cyberpunk. Like holy crap.
I've never seen a developer be like, "Yo, get refunds from your people," without letting the people know that to expect refunds.
I never expected them to pull it from the PlayStation Store.
Dude,
that actually got me. I was like, wow.
CD Projekt Red did not get permission from Sony and Microsoft to initiate refunds. They just said, players, go to whatever you bought the game from and just ask for a refund. They didn't let Sony and Microsoft know. So Sony and Microsoft are over here like, what do you mean you're asking for refunds? No, that's against our policy. What are you talking about? Then
exactly.
That ticked Sony off. Sony was like, that's it. Here, we're refunding you, and we're removing it from the store. Fix your game. While CD Projekt Red's over here is like, just wait until February. It'll be fixed. What?
February?
What? Dude, they're like... Oh, we're going to put out a big patch in January, and we're going to put out a big patch in February, and everything should be fixed by then. CD Projekt Red has openly stated that they legit forgot they were developing a console game.
Yeah.
A console version.
They've also admitted that for the save files, they said they might fix it, which if you don't know what that is, once your save file hits 8 megabytes, it is done. It corrupts, and you can't get it back.
Imagine releasing a game this bad. I've played some buggy games in my day. Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed in general. But man...
so bad. Dude, I mean, Fallout 76 was probably in a better state than this. Like, it's bad.
I love hearing all the people say, well, Witcher 3 had the same issues at launch, and that's like the best game ever. I'm like... Okay, who cares? What? No one cared about CD Projekt Red before Witcher 3.
Yeah, and you still shouldn't defend it because this game's been in development for 7 years, and it was started production before the PS4 even came out.
No, it was started production before the PS4 was even announced.
Yeah. Like, what?
Dude, the people out here, man. The people out here not getting paid to defend CD Projekt Red. It's wild. I'm so glad. Dude, remember the last delay where they're like, yo, we're delaying the game because we're trying to make sure the PS5 and the Series X version come out at the same time as the PS4, PC, and Xbox One version? Bro, where are those versions at? There's no PS5 version. There's no Series X version. None.
Yeah, they're
non-existent.
Yeah, it's so stupid. I don't understand.
Now they're in a lawsuit with their investors.
Yep. I heard about that.
How do you screw the pooch that bad?
I have no idea. I mean, what got me the most was that save file, but the fact that now they're in the lawsuits, and like even Fallout 76 when that game came out, when that had all its controversy with the collector's edition and all the bugs, now it was a broken mess, and a lot of other games, like they were still never pulled from the store, like itself, especially on Christmas week. Like, yikes. Like, that's the one week you want them to have it. That's where everybody gets their PSN cards and everything.
Ubisoft released 3 AAA titles in the same week around holiday season, and they making bank. Dude, they released Phoenix Rising, which everyone loves. They released Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which everyone likes. And then they released Watch Dogs Legions, which nobody cares about. But still, but me. But
Platinum Hunters,
The one who worked hard, the Watch Dogs 1 DLC and 2, and the DLCs cares about Watch Dogs Legions.
It's just insane, but hopefully they fix things, get it together. I was thinking, like, honestly, they might just put this game out to free to play, but that's already going to kill their sales because they need this money. They've already lost $1 billion.
Yeah, but they've still made enough money to pay for the game. Like they've still made enough to pay for the development. So
maybe they should just make it free. Honestly,
you would think.
That's the only.
And they're out here, but like, it's like we're already going to give a free upgrade for Witcher 3 for PS5 and Series X whenever that's ready. And all I'm thinking is, great, it's going to kill the game. It's
I just can't believe the publishers did this. They forced the developers because I guarantee you the developers knew what was going on, but they couldn't do anything because the publishers were like, "We're not putting this game is going out this quarter. Like we don't care, you know." And it came back to bite 'em.
Remember, like 2 years ago, where CD Projekt Red's like, we'll let the other companies do the whole greed thing. We believe in releasing a perfect product. What happened? That tweet did not age well. You know what tweet did age well? When CD Projekt Red tweeted, the whole game is going to be a meme. Bro, they weren't kidding, dude.
They weren't.
Dude, they blew their budget on Keanu Reeves. I'm telling you. They're like, wait,
for Keanu.
Dude, you see the Game Awards when Keanu was like, "Thanks, CD Projekt Red, for having me." Dude, I bet you wish you weren't in it now.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Game Awards.
Oh no.
The Last of Us Part 2.
Dude. And you know what's sad? Is that the player's choice, the real choice, was Ghost of Sushi. But
I love how you said sushi. The Ghost of Sushi.
I just call it that. But Ghost of Sushi won, yet the critics chose The Last of Us Part 2. The critics. People who are not the gamers.
All right.
Because apparently the Game Awards thinks that the players don't need a choice.
Here's the thing. Here's my thing. All right, this is my... Welcome to the PlayStation Hot Take. The Last of Us 2 does not deserve a Game of the Year. It doesn't. But I understand why it won. You feel me? Like, it is not my personal Game of the Year. No way was it close to being my Game of the Year. Dude, I put it as like number 17 or 16 on my 2020 ranking video. But like, I understand why it won. The accessibility features are out of this world. Like, I understand completely. They innovated accessibility.
Yeah.
Graphically speaking, the game is beautiful. Alright? It fixes a lot of the gameplay mechanics that the first game, like, did. Like, dude, I can crawl now. God, I wish I could have crawled in The Last of Us 1. So bad.
Yeah. That's really cool.
You know? It's just The Last of Us 2 is kind of boring. You know? I don't care about Joel's death, or I don't care about Ellie not killing Abby. Spoilers, people. The game's been out for half a year. Get over it. I don't care about that. I just, like, I honestly think, Ghost of Tsushima or Final Fantasy VII Remake should have won Game of the Year, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. And speaking of which, I actually got both of those games, plus Tony Hawk and Mafia Definitive Edition for Christmas, dude. So FF7 Remake, I might be playing soon.
Oh, dude, you gotta let me know. We'll do a whole podcast episode on FF7 Remake.
I'm down.
But like, yeah, the Game Awards was interesting. Yeah, say the least.
Was. Like, I actually didn't even watch it. I just watched a recap because I had to work that night, and like, I don't even feel like I missed much.
Dude, I only watched it for the announcements. I didn't really care what was gonna win, because like all my bets were like, "Yo, The Last of Us 2 is gonna win. It's just going to." Yeah. All right. Back for Blood got announced, which is the Left 4 Dead tribute present, and it's coming to PlayStation. And I'm like, yes.
Well, Back for Blood is like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
And then they had the Evil Dead game. You said Evil Dead.
I said no. I said Back for Blood.
You said Back for Blood. You said Back for Blood is like Evil Dead.
Did I? I thought I said Left 4. No, I thought I said Left 4 Dead.
I don't know. But anyways, Back for Blood and Evil Dead game, bro. Those two games. Oh my goodness, they look so good.
So like I'm excited. Back for Blood is coming to PlayStation. I'm really excited.
I am too. I'm more so excited for Evil Dead because, like, I just love horror, and Friday the 13th, the game. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Let's see. Like, but other than like a few games, there was nothing really that interesting at the Game Awards.
Not really, which is kind of a shame because like a lot of people were hyping it up, you know.
I just figured since we have entered next gen consoles, they'd be showing all the good next gen stuff. But like no. Instead, we got another Vin Diesel game, Arc 2 or whatever.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, there's that. Which is cool if you like Arc.
Oh yeah, which is cool, but
played it.
But like, where was SpongeBob movie remastered?
Right, or the movie Rehydrated. Like,
yeah, movie Rehydrated. Where was Spyro 4 at, man? Where was Bully 2?
What you doing, Rockstar? Speaking of Rockstar, bro, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been playing a lot of GTA lately, and I'm kind of addicted to the game again. Like, they came out with this new heist called the Cayo Perico.
Did they have trophies for that?
They didn't.
Well, thank God.
You can you can do it completely solo, and I've been completing the heist in like an hour, and I've done this like 15 times, and I've made $15 million so far just from this one heist.
I have not touched GTA in quite a while, because if I do, I'm gonna get sucked back in.
Yeah, like I am.
And then I'm gonna want to do the Doomsday heist on hard and do all the heists again.
I'm doing that right now. I'm working on the elite challenges for Doomsday, and I'm on Act 3 now. I've done Act 1 and 2. I might try to do Act 3 tonight, bro. Oh my god. Act 3 is ridiculous because, there's juggernauts with miniguns. There's those clones. There's all of these enemies. And for the elite challenge, you have to not mess up a single hack. You got to get 180 headshots, and you cannot die, and do all of this in 30 minutes or less.
That's wild,
my
man.
god.
That's wild, man. You about to have 100% on GTA 5, dude.
I know, dude. I got to do Mastermind, though.
And I'm going to be so jealous, man. I'm going to be so jelly.
I think that'll actually be at a 100% for every GTA game, except for GTA 5 on PS3. But
and then GTA 6, because that took Bully 2's place.
Exactly, which I heard apparently it was rumored this morning that it apparently got canceled again in 2017 to focus more on Red Dead
2 and GTA 6.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, like, GTA 6 hasn't even been officially announced yet.
Yeah, we basically know it's a thing, but like
we know it exists,
we just don't know when it's coming, right?
Right. It won't be here until like 2024, and you know that.
Yeah, honestly, unless they just throw a trailer out tomorrow morning.
Wouldn't surprise me. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if they did.
Anything could happen. I mean, it happened for Red Dead. I mean, all of a sudden, people woke up and Rockstar posted a red Rockstar logo and was like, "Yeah, have a good day, y'all." Like that's all they did. And then for like 3 days later, like they just kept posting.
Yeah, whenever you see developers actually tweeting something that has nothing to do with what they've released before, you start getting sus. And they're like, "What?
What's you doing?
What are you doing?" But
So, I was gonna say there was actually another game I recently just plotted as early as this morning. Control. Have you ever played that before?
I've been wanting to play Control. But like my friend Josh Nichols, yes, that's his name.
That's an awesome name.
He was born with it. But he was telling me how it was really disappointing, and like so was my friend Chris Penwell, and these are like people who have written like reviews for it for actual sites, and I'm just like, man, that sucks. I'll wait till it's on sale, But I still want it. I still want to play it. I just know it hasn't been on my radar in a while.
Yeah.
You haven't platted Control yet?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, so it just hasn't updated on your PSN profile account.
I guess not. Actually, yeah, I got it this morning. I think at like 7:23, and like I'm gonna do the DLC eventually too. But like the game, I personally thought it was good. Like it was, it's so weird of a game. Like you kind of have to just go in with an open mind and kind of just try to piece everything together yourself and hope you get things right, because there's certain things for me where I was like, dude, like, is this what they mean by this, or is this what they mean by this? Because there's like, I can either go left or I can go right, or maybe I can go up or down. There's these different like things, and you just gotta play it. It's a very interesting game.
But I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, though I've taken a break to focus on Watch Dogs Legions, and get this, I fell victim to Rocket Arena.
Oh no, I've heard about that. Is that good?
Okay, all right. So it's clearly an Overwatch clone. It's an Overwatch
Oh
clone.
my god, no.
I am one trophy away from platting it.
Is it a hard platinum?
No, it's not. Dude, it's the easiest multiplayer plat I've ever gone for.
What?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
How long is it?
Okay, so one, it's multiplayer only. So you have to get like 100 kills with like a certain set of characters. That's like 8 trophies. You have to, right. But like the matches go by so quickly, and you don't have to play on ranked mode. You can play on like, okay, so this is what makes it easy and different from like Overwatch and Fortnite. There's 2 modes you can play: team co-op mode or ranked mode, where it's like one for all. On team co-op mode, you are only going against bots.
Wow.
So like,
and that actually counts towards trophies?
It counts.
What?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
I know. So like, I've gotten 100 kills for every character that was required. I've gotten over 1,000 kills. I've won over 100 matches. I know I've done all of this. And my last trophy is I have to level up only one character to level 100. That's it. One character.
Is there like XP grinds that you can do, like that can boost you?
Dude, like every other weekend is like double XP weekend.
Oh my god.
I had my nephew came over like a couple weekends ago, and like he saw me playing Rocket Arena, and he had never played it. He's 10. So he's like, dude, can I try it? I'm like, sure. He gets really into it. Next thing I know, I just keep letting him play. During double XP weekend, leveling up one of my characters. He got my character from level 18 to level 53. And I'm like,
oh my god.
You go, bro. You go, bro. 8 hours. 8 hours.
That is insane. So like, how many platinums are you at now? Like, what platinum number is that gonna be?
Oh, dude. Since I'm on PSN profiles, but I can't access my account because I haven't adjusted it. But I'm probably about to hit 170. I think.
Really?
I think.
Dude, you're like right behind me. I better go get that Rocket Arena plat.
But I have 2 multiplayer games in the works, and that is Worms Rumble and Rocket Arena.
Is Worms Rumble easy too?
Worms Rumble looks easy. Like, it doesn't look skill-based, it just looks grindy. Like, I have to get level 50, and I have to upgrade all my weapons and stuff. But I'm sure that comes natural to leveling up the level 50.
Yeah.
I think the hardest trophy for me is probably going to be something. I don't have it memorized. Because I got the... Oh, winning. Just winning a match.
That's the hardest thing?
I think so. Well, I thought the hardest one was going to be, like, getting 5 kills in a row. But,
Oh. That junk is actually easy. Because it's Worms, right? So you just gotta, like... It's like agar.io, right? I think.
I don't know.
If you know what that is.
No.
I don't know.
No, it looks like another Kung Fu Panda. But it's Worms.
I actually have it downloaded too.
But I tried it because it was free. It came out this year. I thought I'd give it a little try.
True.
But it must be a hard plat because no one's earned it according to PSN profile. No one's earned it.
I might actually go for that Platinum Rock Arena because, like, I don't know, like what I wanted to do was I was gonna decide by the end of tonight, like once I had beaten X-2, if I was going to platinum it, which I think what I might do is go back to the game because I need a break from Final Fantasy 10 at least. And I think what I might go do is Rocket Arena or start a new game. But there's like a couple games that I'm thinking of, but like I don't really know. Like I might start Mafia Definitive Edition, low key. I don't know. But then there's Tony Hawk, and Tony Hawk is also like I'm pretty
Still
sure
working
really
on that plot.
fun. You still are? God.
What were dude? Tony Hawk is a grind of a plot, but it's fun. Like they've put some more challenges in it to make it easier, but like it's grindy, grindy because it's a skateboard game. But I had so many games I have to go back to and finish, like Crash 4, Tony Hawk. Valhalla's been put on rest for a good bit because I want to finish Watch Dogs Legions. Because I'm like at 42%. I've already cleared all the districts. And I almost have all the stupid miscellaneous trophies where all I have to do is story.
Yeah.
I want to finish platting Rocket Arena. I want to plat Worms. And then hopefully by then, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is out. So.
Hopefully. Dude, I just, like, I've really been in the mood for Platinums lately, but man, after completing Final Fantasy X and going through 200 Lightning Strikes and going through...
Dude, it takes a lot out of you, man.
It really does. And, like, having to max level everybody's sphere grid, oh my god, that really got me. But, like, I was like, dude, I did it. I completed it. And then I got the 10-2 and looked at the trophies, and it said 8 missable trophies. And, like, one of these is a gold trophy. That's the longest trophy in the game. And if you don't do a specific quest, then you don't get this trophy. And you got to do the whole game again. And also, did I mention on New Game Plus, it does not carry your levels. So you can't go into New Game Plus right at level 99. It takes you right back to level 1. Oh my god.
Yeah, remember, this game was originally on the PS2. Like, this is before, like, New Game Plus became a standard with, like, definitive rules. So you got to give it a break on that.
That's true, but it still hurts.
But what's great about Final Fantasy VII Remake's New Game Plus is it's not New Game Plus. It's like for you to do hard mode, it has to be done through New Game Plus. It's the only way to do it. And like it carries your levels, it carries your weapons, it carries your abilities. It's just hard because it has restrictions, like major restrictions. But, you know, it's passable. It's just like doing pro codes, but it's FF7 Remake.
Speaking of pro codes, I've been getting addicted to Kingdom Hearts 2 lately. Like
Kingdom Hearts 2?
Well, Kingdom Hearts 3, I mean. I keep going back. I keep getting, like, I'm getting addicted to it. I keep going back and doing data battles. And I kind of want to go back and do 0.2, but I'm scared. Because those trophies, man, the objective one specifically, with the don't get hit here by this boss.
Dude, I hated doing Dark Side on don't get hit by this boss. That was Demon. All the bosses in 0.2 suck except Phantom Aqua. Phantom Aqua is fine. Zodiac Aqua though, she's tough.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's scary.
I'm praying Kingdom Hearts 3 gets like a random free PS5 upgrade just so I can get those trophies again. And I know I'd have to do pro codes again and fight Yuzora again. And I'm like, it's worth it. Dude, I love KH3. It's the whole thing with the PS5 where it's like, yo, I could transfer my data from PS4 to PS5. But this gives me an excuse to play through all my favorite games again. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I'm replaying through Kingdom Hearts 3 right now. You know, for brand new save file, and then like it's fun unlocking stuff again. I'm playing on crit though, and crit's hard without ultimate weapon. I want my Oblivion, dude. I need my Oblivion.
Facts.
You know? And I'm too lazy to just transfer save. Because I'd have to re-plug in my PS4.
Yeah.
But,
Dude, I just like, I always look at my games and like what games I need to play and go through for platinums. And man, like when my Xbox gets here, like I'm screwed. Like
I recently platted the new Sackboy game.
I bet that was easy.
It was until I got to the multiplayer trophies.
Ugh.
I had to buy a second controller, dude.
Wow.
And then
speaking of controllers, well, you go ahead first because it's a different topic.
No, I've lost my train of thought. Thanks a lot, man. Speaking of controllers.
My bad. Speaking of controllers, did you hear about the new DualSense controller? Apparently, it's getting the same thing as the Joy-Cons on Nintendo Switch is starting to drift.
The PS4 controller's gotten them too. I haven't experienced any Joy-Con drift. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah,
I haven't played any games that have that require me to use the analog stick so heavily. Mm-hmm. Like I haven't played a Far Cry game yet. No, where you have to push down on your analog stick to
actually run and stuff. Yeah,
I haven't played anything to stress it out yet. I'm glad I bought a second controller for Sackboy just in case it does happen, because I figured this would happen. Dude, analog sticks have not been good since the PS2 days.
They really haven't.
Like, because I know Xbox gets it. I know Nintendo gets it. They fault it. They take the cheap route. You know, like, dude, why spend so much money for it to have this thing when Joy-Con drift can happen randomly. You know, it could happen on the second day you have the controller. It could happen on the second year you've had the controller. Dude, yeah. My default PS4 controller lasted 5 years before experiencing any Joy-Con drift. It wasn't until the new colored controllers came out where they became so much more frequent. You know? Like, when they introduced, like, now you can have a blue controller. Yeah, well, now the blue controller will die in 3 months. In my 2020 ranking video, I actually did a joke about this, where it's like, I played a lot of games this year, and it comes to me playing on, like, 5 different controllers. Like, March, it's a different controller. June, it's a different controller. Because they're so bad. One of them, I'm blowing into the analog stick. I'm pressing it down. But, like,
yeah,
they're just being cheaply made.
Yeah, they're so bad. And there is fixes for it. But, like, for me, the fixes have never worked. I don't know why.
Dude, opening up your controller and doing surgery is such a huge gamble. But it's like, yeah, I know I could potentially fix my controller, but I could also potentially brick it, and it'll never work again. And at that point, you know, I might as well just buy a new controller. And like,
but they're so expensive too, $60.
It's the price of a new game, you know, and in a way that makes sense, you know, because you know to play a game you need a controller, right?
Yeah,
I think they at least should be 40, you know.
Yeah, I think 40 would probably be the magic number. Maybe 35 now that the PS5 DualSense is out. Maybe make it like half the price.
Make
of
PS4
that, make,
like PS4 controllers. Once they go cheap, I'm gonna buy a bunch of them.
Honestly, like, could you imagine a deal where they were like, every PS4 controller is $5? Oh my God, give me 7.
Right? Because, you know, I could use my PS4 controllers on my PS5 when it comes to backwards compatibility, so I'm fine there. You know? Like, I don't care.
Plus, for multiplayer trophies, you know, you have those extra controllers.
Exactly. You know, as long as it's a game running on backwards compatibility. Because, if it's like a strict PS5 game, you can't use your PS4 controller. And I'm like,
Really?
It's because of the whole DualSense thing.
Yeah, the whole
the
like,
adaptive triggers, games are being, and like I love that. I love the feature, but if they can be turned off, like when developers are giving you an option to turn them off, then let me use my PS4 controller.
Exactly.
If the game works with them turned off, why do I need to use that controller? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, that's just me.
Are you enjoying your PS5 at least?
Oh, I love it. I haven't had any issues since, like, I got it. I got the crappy first week issues, and then it's been working like a champ. It's on every day. It's doing its job.
That's awesome.
I'm having fun. Even playing through old games. Like, dude, I'm playing Ice Age on it. And it's a wild time. It's a wild time. I will say this though. There's a small part of me that misses the PS4.
Really?
Just a small part.
What do you miss from it?
I miss the trophy pop.
Yeah.
Dude, they went back to... Okay, so PS5 trophies kind of remind me of PS3 trophy popping.
Is it delayed?
It's not delayed.
No.
It's not delayed.
Okay.
God.
To say,
No, dude. It's instant.
It's awesome.
It's so instant, you blink and you miss it. Like, dude, the ding is so low, I can never hear my trophy pop, and I'm never fast enough to see it. Dude, I have to press the stupid icon to see if it popped.
Oh my god!
I get so nervous. Like, if I'm lucky enough to see it, I'm like, sweet. But dude, it is there and then it's gone. But
I wonder why they did that. That's kind of weird.
I think it's the SSD, man.
Could be, yeah.
Dude, because that thing's a champ. Putting in the work. But I think it's time that we get to the juice. And that is our top 5 favorite games of 2020.
Oh, man. All right. Can it be from any year, or does it have to come out in 2020?
It has to have come out in 2020.
Freak.
You've had to at least play 5 new games.
Maybe? Let me check. Hold on.
Man, we got some for free. What are you talking about?
I don't play free games until like 2 years after I have them.
Dang.
Okay, so let me see. Hold on. What came out in 2020? Division 2 came out 2 years
You got
ago.
Melody and Memory.
Melody. Okay, so I have Kingdom Hearts.
You got Genshin Impact that you played one. You got one trophy and you called it a day.
Yeah, I need to go back to that. SpongeBob.
Battle for Bikini Bottom. There you go. You got Fall Guys on here.
Do we count Mafia 2 Definitive Edition?
I'll count it.
Okay. Persona 5 Royal. Yeah. Saints Row 3rd Remastered, I guess we could count. I guess, because it came out this
Resident
year.
Evil 3.
RE3. Okay, top 5.
You got Dreams on here.
Oh, wait, Dreams came out last year, I thought.
No, it came out in February 2020.
What? Oh my god, dude. When is this year gonna end?
It never will.
God, I saw on Twitter that people were putting Prestige Wood when it came down to January 1st, 2020, in like 3 days. Okay, so wait, hold on. So RE3, E5R, SpongeBob. I'll keep since I have so many. I'll keep out the remasters because Mafia 2 Definitive Edition was trash when it first came out, and Saints Row the Third. Well, that junk is kind of lit. But okay, so RE3, 5 Royale, SpongeBob, Fall Guys, Genshin. Is there anything else that I... Dreams. That's right, we saw Dreams. that really everything I've played this year that's come out?
I get pathetic.
I mean, I have RE, not RE, but FF7 over there. I need to play. I got like all the new games at like the end of the year. That goes
It's so wild that like I'm never in this position where I've played every game that I wanted this year when they came out.
Yeah,
I don't know how I've been poor all of 2020 and still managed to buy every new release. And I was only disappointed in in 2 releases. Only disappointed in 2 releases.
And that's really not bad. It's really
25 games. 2 of them were free. 3 of them were free for me. 2 of them sucked. And 1 of them cost $1.
And that was My Name is Mayo too.
Heck
right?
yeah.
Okay, so I already know what 1 is. 2 is probably going to be this one. You have your list already?
Dude, I uploaded my list, bro.
What?
What do you think the 2020 ranking video is? You liked it on Twitter.
You right.
Bro, dude, my top 5 games of 2020 are FF7 Remake at number 1, Persona 5 Royal at number 2, Ghost of Tsushima at number 3.
Okay.
What was number 4 again? Okay, number 5 is Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Okay.
And number 4 was... Gosh. I can't
12
remember.
seconds later.
I can't remember. Bro, I'm about to go back to my video, bro. I can't remember for the life of me. Because I know it's not Crash 4 because it moved. You know, I moved Crash 4.
Mm-hmm. Because of,
I played a better game.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care if the game is hard. You know?
Yeah. It's just that there's way better options out there.
Yeah. Let's see. I knew I should have kept that list.
I've only played 7 new games this year.
That was me last year.
Next year, though, is going to be Wild of RE8 and Evil Dead and Back 4 Blood.
And then I got God of War, Horizon 2, Ratchet and Clank.
So we're going to play Horizon 1, by the way.
Oh, such a great game.
Oh, yeah. Miles Morales, is that number 4?
It was number 4. There we go.
Wow. Let's go, dude. Okay, so for me, this list is going to be a little weird. But 1, obviously, is Persona 5 Royal. I mean, it's my favorite game of all time now, next to Gun. 2, SpongeBob, because I just simply love the game. I'm addicted to SpongeBob, and I've played it so many times and gone through Jellyfish Field so many times, and I know the cutscenes by heart.
Right.
3 is Melody of Memories, because ever since I got into Kingdom Hearts, having that kind of having a song rhythm game.
You fell down.
Yeah.
The rabbit hole.
I did. I sure did. And I'm now officially addicted, and it's playing through that game. That was one of my most anticipated games, a freaking rhythm game, but it was just playing through it. Like, if I didn't love it, I would not have played through 150 songs, 50 on each difficulty, and plus, 50 songs on Prowl without missing a single note, plus playing Let It Go 10 times in a row.
You played Let It Go 10 times in a row?
I sure did.
What?
I did. Dude, that was my trophy. Let it go, bro. I have pictures.
Okay, I played Rowdy Rumble 10 times in a row. And then I ended up playing A Whole New World like 20 times in a row. Dude. I be duetting with my. I think the funniest part of A Whole New World is when they sing A Whole New World and you see the Heartless fly in the background. It's timed perfectly. But dude, they got into it. They got in.
Yeah. Took us wild. But number 4 for me is Resident Evil 3 because I'm a Resident Evil stan, and even though 3 was not as good as 2 remake, a part of me lately has been wanting to go back and replay it again. And plus, if I didn't love it, I wouldn't have played it for 15 hours straight. So I just love it. The junk is absolutely fantastic. Plus, Jill is chef's kiss. So. And then number 5 is Dreams because I didn't want to put Genshin or Fall Guys because A, both of those games died really quickly.
Genshin has not died. You got to look at my Twitter timeline.
well, like Genshin for me, the one thing that made me stop playing it was because like it just like you couldn't play with friends. You couldn't do any main quests with friends, and that was a main setback for me. I still love the game, but I just haven't played it as much compared to the other one. And then Fall Guys is, I haven't played that junk since September.
I have. I've tried out season 3 of Fall Guys, and it is hard.
Is it good? Hard? Oh my god,
man! It got harder, and I'm like, man, getting Infallible is gonna suck now. I need a team of dedicated people to help me get 5 wins in a row, but they gotta be just as good as I am.
Exactly. I still got to get level 40 because I never got that in season 1. I got to 37 and stopped.
Dang, dude, I fell into Fall Guys. I fell down that rabbit hole. But dude, I love Fall Guys. Was originally my number 4.
Really? And then everything.
And
happened
then I played Hades. Then I played this game, and then that game, and that game, and that game. And next thing I know, I'm seeing Fall Guys go down the list. Dude, SpongeBob took the biggest L.
Yeah,
SpongeBob was top 10, and then next thing I know, it's like number 16 or number 15, and I'm just like, dang.
Right, like it's insane. Like we were waiting for that game, like it was nothing, and then like all these other games just came out of nowhere.
Dude, like,
but my number 5 officially is Dreams because that game just has so many different options.
There's like a million games in that game.
Exactly. So really, it's more like top 5 is more really top 1,000,000 because it's a never-ending game.
Legit.
Would I have more games than you do, and I'm barely. I haven't played like half of them on my game of the year. Rip. But anyway, that's my top 5 personally.
Are you playing something right now?
I am. I'm playing GTA.
I hear the button tapping, and I'm like, what?
I'm addicted, bro.
I'm sitting here on my uncomfortable computer chair. And you're sitting over there playing GTA. Dude. Wow.
Dude, I'm going sweaty, bro. Like, I'm...
I laugh.
I'm getting in a parachute.
Dude, I laugh every time you appear online. Because I keep forgetting to turn off that notification. So I'll be playing a game, and I just see Peter Parker has just logged on.
And you're like, I know who that is.
I know who that is. It's so random. I love it.
Could you imagine playing Spider-Man?
I was.
And see Peter Parker is now just like, wait a second, what? Oh my! That would be the most funniest thing if you saw that at the top left, and the moment after you got that, you started getting a phone call on Miles Morales from.
That happened.
Did it actually?
It happened to me. You were like, wow. Timing.
This is so good. Oh my goodness! But yeah, man, like this GTA game, like I can't help it. Like I'm just this heist. It's just so addicting, man.
I can't wait for the PS5 upgrade of GTA so I can get that plat all over again.
Oh yeah, dude.
It'll be worth it, maybe, probably not, because I'm not
Probably.
looking forward to collecting all those scraps of paper and all those alien parts, and now I'm
Uh,
just and all
at
those
least on the bright side,
knife flights.
yeah, and all the stunt. Well, were stunt jumps a thing?
Sun jumps were a thing, but I think those were a little more manageable, except for like
Yeah,
4.
it was 25 of them instead
Like
of 50. I think
like
for 100%.
I'm I'm pretty sure it was 50. Because
Really?
there was a stunt jump trophy, and I believe there was 50 of them. Dude, there was like 50 of every collectible except knife flights. There were like 20 of
Yeah.
them.
But those are still hard.
I know. I did them in like one of the airplane missions.
Yeah, that's smart to do that. Yeah,
That way I didn't have to
Um,
go hop a fence and steal a plane.
every time. But freak. At least for the multiplayer trophies, you don't have to like redo them because they stack.
Yeah.
So the moment you go into GT Online, they just all pop on. Immediately.
Apparently, I could have done that with Spider-Man Remastered.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
It's a 1 minute plat if you have the data. And I'm just like, man, I played through that whole game again. Twice! I could have had a better time.
Exactly.
I could have not have played it.
I just hope they don't do that for KH3, because you imagine if like I want to get the platinum on my own, dude, and you just log on and the game is like, here you go. It's like, stop,
Stop. No! Stop it! Could you give me the pro code trophy though?
Just that one, please.
That
I'll
one.
take it. Yeah, after the others, legit.
That one.
Please.
I do not want to do pro codes again.
It gives you all the trophies but that one.
You monster. You
How
You
could you?
monster.
How dare you?
I'd
Dude,
cry.
I'm still upset. I am still upset over that one fight, Kingdom of Corona. That stupid boss. Oh my god, dude.
How I managed to beat every single boss except for like 3 of them in like base game with all pro codes on.
Which 3?
I couldn't do
Skull?
dark. I couldn't. No, I did skull. Fine.
How? What? That was my first one I had to start using pro codes on.
Like I did skull first try.
What? Dude,
Yeah.
he is ridiculous. I hate him. Him and that stupid that boss where it
The one in Kingdom of Corona, the Grim Guardianess. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Stop.
Free
But,
card, man.
Yeah. I struggled with Grim Guardianess for sure. I couldn't do Dark Inferno with all pro codes on, and which
Yeah,
so
same.
weird because like I was learning the pattern, like I was learning it, but once I got to his 3rd phase, like he would not do what I needed him to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man,
I-
bump this. I did not defeat the final bosses of base game with all pro codes on.
Oh, you mean
Like Xehanort, Goatnort, and Final Xehanort.
Yeah.
I did, and the Remind Xehanort I didn't do with all pro codes on.
You should have used the strat with the links. That probably would have made it a lot easier.
Oh, really? Because, pro codes on disables links.
Yeah, it disables links, but if you just have on links and items and keep getting back, like keep using elixirs or keep using like ethers, you can just spam with Ariel, and you can get the Dark Inferno and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, but with all pro codes on, I don't have access to any of that.
I know, I'm just saying if you took off those 2.
I know how to beat those bosses.
I know, I'm just saying. That's what I had to do.
Fine, dude. No, I've never used a link to get through a boss. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that scared of a fight. No.
I am, man. That Dark Inferno dude. I mean, he's not bad, but like, good lord.
Dude, if I just wanted to breeze through it, I'd play with easy codes on.
I mean, that's
one shot everyone.
I remember my last fight was Syx, and I was like, okay, buddy, bring it on. And I had my links on, and I decided to use Grand Magic, and I just had everything. I think I had 7 out of the 12 or 13 codes on, and because I could afford it, because I had used so many pro codes before.
If you do the majority of KH3 with all pro codes on, you won't have to do every single data fight or even fight Yuzora with pro codes on. Yeah, my last fight was Xion.
And did you fight Master Xehanort?
I did not with pro codes on.
Because I didn't have to fight him or Xion. And there was and then I didn't have to fight Yuzora because I had gotten 10 out of the 12, or I mean 11 out of the 13.
When I did data fights, like I took off a few pro codes. Like I wanted Keyblade transformations. I really did.
Yeah.
I missed them. And I wanted to use items. I didn't want Cure. I just wanted to use items.
Yeah, Cure is so irrelevant, and like using like what I would like to do is I would turn on or turn off the code for items, and then the same thing with links. And so what Lynx would do is like I think for the Dark Inferno, I would like go up to him and start beating him up after he was like once I could. And then once he got out of that phase and he started like attacking me and I couldn't do anything, I would just get aerial and get full health back, do Sea Spectacle. And as for the 3 Xehanorts, I almost did it with all pro codes on, but they just kept targeting me and I couldn't, like they randomly targeted me and I didn't know who was targeting me at what point until if I probably could have learned it if I really tried. I just didn't care. I was like, I just want to get through this. I want this trophy.
I focused on one Xehanort at a time.
That's what I tried to do. I tried to focus on young Xehanort, but then Ansem came out. No, it was Xemnas, and Xemnas was like, come here, and then like young Xehanort went away.
I used each boss as a checkpoint. Like I only focused on taking out like this character first, and then I wouldn't care if I died because I still had that checkpoint. And then I got the full pro code, no problem. But I tried doing Goat Nort with all pro codes on, but I just couldn't do it. And I know it sucks to say because that boss runs on a checkpoint system too. I could have just made it from checkpoint to checkpoint, but I couldn't get to the second checkpoint.
Dude, the first one is tough.
Dude, the first one, he keeps grabbing me, throwing me on the ground. I don't got any cool stuff. Donald and Goofy are even more useless in that fight. I don't know what to do. And I tried guarding. I tried doing everything. I was just like, nope, this ain't gonna happen. And then you got like Bizkit over here doing it, no problem. It's wild out here, man.
It's insane. I wonder if they're gonna do another pro codes like in the future of the next game.
I would love for them like just patch in an extra trophy list in like the 1.5, 2.5, and they give Cage 2 pro codes.
Oh my god, no! Stop it.
You'd go back.
Of course I would.
I'd go back. Dude, I'm so tempted to buy the Japanese version of each Kingdom Hearts game just to get the plats again.
But Dream Drop Distance.
But Dream Drop Distance. But Birth by Sleep.
Birth by Sleep. Do you really want to put that? But read Chain of Memories. I mean, I guess that's...
No, I'd rather do read Chain of Memories again.
I would rather do Rechain 2 than DDD because oh my god, dude, DDD is.
I think playing Birth by Sleep in Japanese would be fun.
I mean, you won't even be able to read commands. So how
Who
you
cares?
supposed to...
Who cares? You test out
What do
each
you
command.
mean?
You test out each command. You find balloon and dream drop distance, and then you find thunder surge and birth by sleep, and you're good.
Yikes.
Dude, birth by sleep is thunder surge to win. Dream drop distance is balloon rut to win. You find those two
True.
commands, you're good.
But what about the command boards?
Who cares? It's not like they matter. It's not like it matters. Command
What
boards
about
are
the-
easy. They're just long.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but do you really want to hear that? Of the Mickey Mouse and the ice cream again? Do you really want?
Dude, I love Ice Cream Beat. What are you talking about?
Oh man,
Dude,
you
no,
wanna do that?
I hate hearing. Do 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 do. Pump bippity boppity boo, man.
I love that area though. It's so
I
good.
hate that area, dude. It's not good.
Mantra was worse.
No, the fighting Monstro sucked.
I hated.
I
Monstro, but-
love Monstro's world theme. Dude,
No, ew, stop it. No, ew.
I love that, man. I love that beat, bro.
Headaches you give me.
Headaches! You give me headaches! But, like, yeah, you're telling me you'd rather hear no, you're right. Under the Season Bop, bro.
It really is.
It's still a sin that Swim This Way was not in Melody and Memory.
Exactly. And
Swim
same
the
with
Swim the
face.
swim, dance and the plan.
Let me face my fears. What is that other song that was in K Street? I forget the
Don't
name
Think
of it.
Twice.
Don't think twice. Yeah,
The one that's
That's
in
right.
Melody and Memory like 4 times.
yeah. It was so good they added it 4 times.
4 times.
I wonder, have they added any new songs to that game lately?
They're not planning on it.
Really? That's
In an
stupid.
interview, Tetsuya Nomura said that they don't have any plans for DLC for it, so he wanted to make sure that the game was filled to the brim with tracks. There's 150 of them, and that's a lot for a rhythm game. Most rhythm games have like 40. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I think the funniest
would-
thing about Melody of Memory is on the box it says over 140 games. Over 140 songs. But there's 150. Why couldn't you just say 150 songs?
They had to.
Why'd you
shock
have
value.
yeah.
Oh my god, over 140! And, then you
And
count
some of
us
them
up.
are just shorter renditions.
Yeah. Or like songs that you've like that aren't even in Kingdom Hearts. They're just in Disney films.
Nah, Samanya.
Yeah, it's
Where
like,
was
there
Pirates? Where was Hundred
Yeah.
Acre Wood? Where was the Fantasia world in Dream Drop Distance?
right? Like, where was all of these?
Oh,
Other songs?
dude. You know the music that plays when you fight Chernobog in KH1? The Night on Bald Mountain?
I think so.
Chernobog is a giant bat thing in End of the World. In the volcano.
Oh, that one guy who pushes you back.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
Okay, so
him.
I was playing Watch Dogs Legions, and I was listening to the radio, and that song played, and I got PTSD.
I would too, dude. Every time I hear Thunder Plains, I have PTSD still. Like it hurts.
And I love
it hurts.
I love the music of that area.
No, freak that music, dude. I don't want to hear that. It hurts.
You
It
turn
genuinely-
you turn into
like-
Riku, dude. Scared of the lightning.
Dude, it's really like intense to me. Like I don't know why, but like every time I hear it, it's just like, please change it, please change it. I can't. Like it just gives me bad memories. And
All I would
that.
think about is trying to dodge lightning bolts and then accidentally get stuck into a boss fight.
Dude, it sucks too because in X-2 for me right now, I have 71% and I've already beat the game basically. And I never followed a guide, so I'm gonna have to get all the trophies in Chapter 5 because New Game Plus is doesn't count levels. So I got to go do all this stuff at Chapter 5, and then I'm gonna have to go and replay through the entire game, but this time follow a guide until I somehow get 100%.
You'll figure it out.
I mean, I will, but when will I figure it out?
The age-old question, man. The age-old question. But that is going to do it for today's episode. Because I do not want to edit past an hour and a half.
Sounds good.
We will be back with another episode next week. We are going to try and do this every week. Can we do it? Probably not. But we will do it and try and die trying. Do you have anything to say? Anything to declare?
I do have something to declare. I hope everybody has a good rest of your day, and if you're not addicted to a video game, go play GTA because you'll get addicted just like me. Welcome to the club.
The thing I have to declare is play Ghost of Tsushima. It's a good game. Should have won Game of the Year. Never gets to it. Later.